Welcome, welcome, welcome. Future blockchain, Bitcoin millionaires. I'm going to open up the screen right now. That's what I'm trying to do. Brother Audi, let's see if we can get you on. Give me a second. Put a little background music while we do so. Okay, here we go. My brother, how are you doing today?
Fine, fine. Thank you, Lance. Good evening.
We're going to have a smooth show tonight. We do have some guests here. I don't know if I can at liberty to announce their name right now, but we do have two who are here. One who was here very early, and I'm ready to roll. Talk to us, brother. A lot of folks have been waiting for a very long time, a week, which is a very long time because they've been asking me every day about the information, and Brother Audie has been working real hard to get the information out to you. And Priscilla G, which I'm a neophyte, I'm still learning. So I credit them for that. And we put this show together again to show you that we're not just going to sign you up and just leave you alone. We're going to hold your hand through everything, not only with the technical things, but on the show, we're going to also have testimonials, have real life people who are in it, who can tell you what they're doing. And it's a wonderful thing. So it's going to be the technical, the inspirational, and our success stories, because this is what it's all about. We didn't get into this to fail. We didn't get into this to scam anybody. All of the facts are there. You can see it for yourself. And like I said, for me to be in it is paranoid as I am. As much as I scrutinize things, as much as I kick tires, I can proudly say that I am in it. And brother already knows that I'm full in it. I'm trying to go deeper in it as much as I can. And I'm looking forward to success. Nothing's wrong with success. Many of us out in the world are wired in a way where we think success is something unholy, where we think that it's better to be poor. No, I don't worship money above my physical, above my spiritual, but it's very crucial. Nobody goes to the supermarket and says, I'm a very spiritual person, so, them groceries got to slide on out of here. No, while we're in this system, while we're on this plane, while we're in this world, money is very important. Our finances are very important. How healthy we are that way, because look at it this way. We can do more for our families. We can do more for our children. We're not going to be held back or pushed back. There's nothing good about not only being in poverty, but having an impoverished mind where we don't dare to dream anymore. We don't want to really go after our visions. At 58 years old, I have more visions and dreams and aspirations than I ever have. And it's nice, but I can't draw a picture without a pencil or a pen. I can't paint a picture without the palette or the paint that's on the palette. And I got to have a vision. But there's something that has to come between that vision that I have to realize to make it happen. You can park your car in front of your house and it could be a Lamborghini, but it's not going to run with no fuel. What's the fuel to get us to our dreams? What's the fuel to make things happen? And also understand that we've been indoctrinated many ways to think that there is a waiting period for success. Of course, it may not drop out of the sky like an inheritance, but we feel as though we have to toil for 20 and 25 and 30 years before we can live our dreams and make them come true. We feel that if we get past the age of 40 and 50, that it's a wrap and we can't get there. That, I don't have any time because the blueprint is 20 or 25 years. Well, people who are wealthy, I'm not just going to say rich, because rich and wealthy are two different things. Anybody can get rich and get poor right after. But you ask the person who owns the Hilton Hotel, his daughter, Paris Hilton, or granddaughter, whichever, living it up because they're wealthy. Wealth goes beyond this generation into other generations. And with this platform, we are building wealth. We are building wealth that if you make the wise moves and make the commitment, you will get there. How do they say it? And I know that you've heard people say this, that you get wealthy and affluent using other people's money. Well, this is a collective. It's not just you're robbing anybody, you're ripping anybody off, but it's a system. And there are funds there, if you want to call it that. You can call it any one of the specific things you want. But there are funds there that you can join on to that's already going on. Look, You can't do it alone. Yes, you can, but you're going to take a whole lot of time, right? But with this collective and with this system, because this is what it is, this is a system that's already in progress. And never doubt, because when the whole Bitcoin thing came out years ago, what is this? It's crazy. Unless I can see it, it's not going to work for me. If it's not in the bank, getting next to nothing, it's not going to work for me. Being rich, and then we demonize being wealthy, right? I have no problem being wealthy because I know I'm a spiritually and morally just man who will do the right thing with the wealth that I accrue. That's the difference. It's not the gun that's bad. It's the person who has the gun in his hand. And if his intent is to kill you or to save you, that's what it is. It's not the fire that's bad, because the fire cooks your food. But if you don't watch the fire and let it get out of control, guess what? It's going to burn your house down, and it won't keep you warm. It'll burn you down into the next level to see your maker. So it's all a matter of how we approach things. And many times with things like this, and not even just this alone, because this is principle that goes on in other things. It all depends how you look at it. It all depends on your mindset, right? If we see a woman, and I'm going to keep it decent, I'm not going to just use anything gory, but doing away with a man in the street to the point of inches of his life, most people would say, oh, that's a crazy woman. That's a woman who's lost her mind. But if we knew that he violated her daughter, this changes things. So we have to alter our thinking and rewire ourselves, because most often, and I'm going to shut up after this, we have wonderful opportunities staring us in the eye, tapping us on the shoulder, kicking our door in. And because of our mindset, we refuse to see it the way we should see it, and we miss out. Sad to say, there are many men and women who have missed out on the mate that came to them that was the perfect mate, which nobody's perfect. And then you look back and say, if I had married you 25, 30 years ago, I'd be in a better position. But I chose from a different mindset this person, and now I'm in a living, I won't say that word, in a living disaster. Anyway, I think I ran my mouth enough, Brother Audie. Take it away. We have a presentation, and I know, just give me the word, and we're going to go through it. But talk to us.
Tell me, do you have the video set up? Are you able to show the video first?
Well, I have the actual slides that you're going to talk over. That took the time, and like I told you before.
The very first one is a video.
Okay, well, the whole thing I took apart I took the slides separately. I could not convert the video into what you gave me from the PPTK.
Yes.
I could not convert. I think I told you over the phone that I had to have a subscription or renew or whatever. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take each individual one and have you talk over it.
All right, we'll do it another way in the future. We'll set up so that you can have the short video at the beginning.
Right.
But basically, in the video, I'm going to allude to in the slide presentation.
For next week, just convert it and give it to me tomorrow, so we can have it set. Okay.
All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Audie Champion. I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your Sunday evenings to attend this YouTube Live. We have some very important information we'd like to share with you. This is information that can impact you and your families in a very profound way financially. So I ask you to sit back, relax, watch the presentation, hold your questions, and at the end, I'll entertain all questions. With that, Lance, you can start the first slide. Because of my inability to share my screen, we have to use this format where he showed the slides and I talk about them. All right, well, first of all, let's go over to the etiquette. Pay attention, because this could be the it that you've been waiting for. Many times in life, we say we never get an opportunity. Well, we all get opportunities. Sometimes we just don't see the opportunity when it comes. We may not be able to discern it. It may go right over our heads, and we may not be ready for it. But if you pay attention, you might be able to dream again. You may have a dream to buy a house, perhaps a dream house, take your family on a dream vacation, buy a car, pay off a student loan, start a business, whatever you want to do. This is the opportunity that can present it to you. All right, so I ask you to watch with intention. You can dream again, and this is the opportunity that can help you to realize your dreams. But first, let me say, now, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I giving financial or investment advice. What I am introducing to you is not an investment, but a membership program that will allow you to earn rewards that can be converted to cryptocurrency and then converted into cash. To avoid running afoul of regulatory agencies, we have to be clear and specific when articulating our activity. We are in the crypto space, not the financial space. Now, can I make you a guarantee? No, because there are no guarantees in life. But based on the information I'm going to share with you, you can do your due diligence and make an intelligent decision based on fact, not how you or anyone else feels about it. Lance, could you back up one slide, please? Can you go back, please? Yes. So, thank you for attending this presentation. Participation in this part is like any other. It involves risk. We have to say this give this disclaimer whenever we're doing a presentation. If there's money involved, people must know that there are no guarantees in life. So whether you're dealing with stocks, bonds, or whatever, there must be some kind of disclaimer to alert you, that there's risk involved. And this is the same thing. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. The information provided to you in general terms without accounting for your specific personal and financial situation. The project is on a best effort basis, and like any project, there's a risk of loss of all funds and commissions. Past results are not a guarantee of future performance. We recommend you seek the advice of a suitably qualified professional before deciding if unsure. Your continued attendance of this meeting beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. Next slide. Whenever you're looking at an opportunity, you should have a certain criteria that you're going to go by before getting involved. One, you would like to know, are the owners reputable and do they have integrity? Do they have a solid track record? And are they credible? Are they well financed? And do they have the experience to deliver? Are they respected industry leaders? And what about the timing? Is it the right time? And is the opportunity trending? Well, we check off all those boxes. Introducing the Hypertech Group, the world's strongest blockchain alliance, a truly unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, you may say, well, what is blockchain? Well, blockchain is the technology that allows cryptocurrency to exist. Without blockchain technology, there would be no cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology is the engine that drives cryptocurrency. All right. All right, we have offices in Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Melbourne, Australia. Next slide. Blockchain Global was founded in 2014 and they invested over $300 million in over 80 blockchain projects and companies including NIM and Tron. And they advise governments and Fortune 500 companies and have offices in 22 locations globally. The next company is Collanstar. It was founded in 2015 and they invested over $400 million in over 300 blockchain companies, including over 40 crypto exchanges and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies, which are worth billions. And they are the largest blockchain venture capital company in the world. Now you might say, well, what is a venture capital company? You can equate it with Shark Tank on television. But in our case, companies come to Collanstar to pitch their blockchain projects, their cryptocurrency projects. If they like what they see, if it fits within their portfolio and their projection for the future, they'll bring them aboard, they'll invest money, and they'll make them a part of the Hypertech Group. The next company is Hcash. It was founded in 2016, and they invested $50 million in quantum-resistant security with IBM, which is the world's most advanced patented blockchain project. And research and development was done in Purdue, Monash, Tokyo, and Shanghai universities. You might say, well, what is quantum resistance security? Quantum resistance security is for the quantum computers. Quantum computers are 1,000 times faster than the supercomputers. In the next 10 or 15 years, they'll be in every household. Well, the purpose of quantum computers, quantum resistant security, is to help protect us from hackers using the quantum computers. Next slide. Oh, 1 second. You can back up once. Oh, and the last company is BDW.com. BDW.com is one of the 4th largest mining companies in the world, crypto mining. Back in 2009, when Ryan Chu got involved with cryptocurrency, he was mining Bitcoin. And when he was mining Bitcoin as an individual. And as a result of that, he accumulated thousands and thousands of cryptocurrency. Well, he took $100 million and he bought BDW.com. Now they have over $15 billion in crypto assets mined. They are one of the 4 top crypto mining groups that mine 60% of all new Bitcoins. And they have offices in Perth Amboy and Sydney, Australia. Right now, BDW.com, they have over 300,000 Bitcoin alone. All right, and as of today, Bitcoin is valued at 49,000 plus. Next slide. Now let me introduce you to our owner and founder, Ryan Chu. He is a self-made billionaire and an industry pioneer, and he has been mining Bitcoin since 2009. And as a result of that, he has accumulated thousands of Bitcoin. And as I said before, 1 Bitcoin today is worth over $49,000. He literally became a billionaire. He then put his money to work building a financial empire by investing in other companies in the blockchain and crypto space. He owns 3% of Binance. Binance is one of the world's largest crypto exchanges. Binance earns millions of dollars from transactions daily. He also owns the Who Exchange. He's a 35% owner in ZB.com. He's an angel investor in 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies in the world, including Tether, Bitcoin, Monero, NIM, and Tron. He's extremely knowledgeable about the crypto space, and he has a track record to prove it. And he's a shareholder in 5 publicly listed companies, including NASDAQ. Next slide. Here's his partner and co-founder, Sam Lee. He's the founder and CEO of Blockchain Global. He's a famous blockchain speaker. He's spoken on stages all over the world, including the United Nations and the World Economic Forum. He's been interviewed by outlets such as CNN, Bloomberg, BBC, and others. Next slide. Here you see Sam being interviewed by Sky News and CNN. Next slide. Here you see Sam with government dignitaries and business leaders from around the world in countries such as Australia, Russia, Indonesia, Pakistan, and other countries. There are many other articles that we can show you pertaining to the various governments that they're dealing with around the world, but this is just a sampling of that. Next slide. Next slide. Next. We have a saying that documentation beats conversation. So we don't just tell you what we can do, we prove it with documentation. You see, people can tell you anything, but can they substantiate it with documentation? We can. Next slide. All right, here's an article written in 2017 regarding Colin Starr establishing a $300 million blockchain fund. The next article is about NIM partnering with Blockchain Global to expand internationally. This article was taken in, it's from June 2017. Next slide. Here you see several articles, and as you can see, there's an article written by Yahoo Finance that alludes to the Hypertech Group announcing the launch of the Hyperfund Global and the Ogilvy Project. Next slide.
The internet's a little slow over here, so just let it slide down so they can see it for a second. They can freeze it once it's fully full. But I'm going to hit the next slide.
I didn't hear what you say.
I was saying the internet is a little slow.
Oh,
I guess
right.
because of the distance. Because remember, I'm out in the Accra, Ghana right now, so it's a little delay. So here's the slide you want. Just give it a little time to open up so they can see the full thing.
All right. This is the article about the acquisition of BDW.com in 2017 for $100 million. And this is just one of the many reasons why they're able to give their members a 0.5% to 1% in daily rewards. If they had no other business in the world, this one business alone would be enough to make me get involved. Why? Because when you have when you can do crypto mining, that's literally like a license to print money. They mine millions of dollars in cryptocurrency every single day. Next. You've all heard of Amazon Prime. Well, Amazon Prime produced a 6-part series on blockchain technology entitled Next Blockchain. And in episode 6 of that series, the principles from Hypertech were featured. The series isn't about the Hypertech group. It's about those who are who's who in the blockchain industry. And the principles of Hypertech group are who's who in blockchain technology. Next slide. This is our equity portfolio, and it has a valuation of $10 billion. Just imagine that. In just a few short years, 6 years, they went from 0 to 10 billion. There's no other industry in the world that can attest to that have gone from 0 to billion in 6 short years. This is truly amazing, and you have the opportunity to be a part of this. Next slide. Now, here's where you and I come in. We need promoters and users. Blockchain technology is a multi-trillion-dollar trend. Mass adoption is coming. And what do I mean by that? In the not-too-far future, blockchain technology will touch every facet of human existence. Business, government, education, healthcare, travel, entertainment, sports, shopping, food, etc. Next slide. Next slide. All right. As I said, blockchain technology is here. It's the future, and the future is here. You have the opportunity to be a part of this, and there's so many opportunities that's going to be presented to us. The Hypertech group is putting together an ecosystem, and this ecosystem consists of a multitude of apps in addition to having, millions and millions of members. Right now, we have 9 apps that are slated to be presented, and one is HyperFin. We will be able to do banking via an app. You'll be able to get loans. You'll be able to borrow money. You'll be able to get mortgages, so forth and so on. We have another app, HyperTalk. HyperTalk is similar to WhatsApp. We'll be able to communicate with each other, but we'll also be able to send cryptocurrency peer-to-peer. We have Hypermall. Hypermall is our equivalent of Amazon. Matter of fact, it was just launched, I think, was it last week or the week before last, we launched the Hypermall. We're going to have HyperTalk. We have HyperPay. We have a HyperBank. This is truly, truly an exciting opportunity, and you are at the right place at the right time. Next slide. All right. These are 2 of our first apps. HyperBC, which is a licensed bank in Australia with over 1 million happy customers. You can pop your cryptocurrency in our bank and receive 10% annually on your Bitcoin. On your USDT, you can receive 5.7% annually. That is truly exciting. No bank can afford you that. All right. We also have a card called Hyper Pay. Now you can download the Hyper Pay app on your phone, and you can park your cryptocurrency in our bank and start earning money day one, literally. Also, you can get approved for a MasterCard and a Visa. The Visa will allow you to spend up to $50,000 daily. Now just imagine going down to your local bank. All right, you have $100,000 in the bank or more, and you want to take out $50,000. You know, well, if you don't have the money, if you know anyone who does have a lot of money and they try to go to the bank, take a lot of money out, they want to know why. Remember now, it's your money, but they want to know why. You have to jump through hoops to spend your own money. If you want to take it all out, you have to jump through hoops. Well, blockchain technology is creating a whole new world order. This is your money. You should not have to ask anybody for it. And if you have money in a bank, well, you should be getting something for that money. Right now, when you put money in the bank, it's tantamount to giving the bank an interest-free loan. Why? Well, for one, they're going to lend money out for mortgages. They're going to lend money out for student loans. They're going to lend money out for car loans, all kinds of loans. What are you getting back? Nothing, not 1 cent. And they're going to charge you for holding your money. Just imagine that. They're giving you nothing, but they're going to charge you. Now, if I did that, if I came to you and I said, well, listen, let me hold your money, and I'm going to lend your money out. I'm going to make a lot of money on it. And on top of that, I'm going to charge you for letting me hold your money. You think I'm crazy. Well, that's what the banks do every day. But, you know, everybody just falls in line because basically we've been programmed to accept that. Next slide. All right, become a million. Remember, trillions of dollars are pouring into blockchain projects and decentralized finance this decade. Hyperfund is offering you an opportunity to earn reward from the blockchain technology and the biggest wealth transfer ever. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard it on the news, you may have heard it on the internet. The biggest wealth transfer in the human existence is beginning to take place. It's happening. You have the opportunity to be a part of that because we are providing you a unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Next slide. All right, part one, the world's most sustainable passive rewards program. You see, Hyperfund Global has something for everyone. Now, if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to talk to anyone, you would like to, you know, just have your money working and you benefiting from that, that's cool. When I first heard about it, I wasn't interested. It was presented to me and I said, listen, I'm not interested in selling anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. But if you have an opportunity that will allow me to make money without speaking to one single person, you have my attention. Well, the person that introduced it to me said, this is such a program. And I said to myself, yeah, right. And so as a result of that, I didn't even look at it. It was about 2 weeks later, I decided to look at it. And when I looked at it, I was literally blown away. I couldn't believe what I saw. I saw what I always dreamed about, an opportunity that will allow me to make money without speaking to a single person, without having to sell anything, without having to talk to anybody. Well, guess what? Once I saw it, I said to myself, well, how can I not share it? If I'm able to get 0.5% to 1% a day, how can I not share this with friends, families, you know, associates? You're going to do it anyway. If you know a way that can change people's lives, of course you're going to share that with others. So if you're going to share it, why not be rewarded for it? So as a result of that, I got busy And so that's why you and I are here tonight. Next slide. Now, you may say, well, how can they afford to pay us a 0.5% to 1% daily? Well, let me explain. For one, they are considered crypto whales. Now, what is a crypto whale? They have such a vast amount of cryptocurrency that whenever they move a large amount of cryptocurrency, they can move the market a few percentage points in one direction or another. That makes them market makers. They are large-scale crypto miners. As I said, they have one of the fourth largest crypto mining operations in the world. They have factories around the world where they have thousands and thousands of computers in those factories mining cryptocurrency. And they earn millions of dollars every single day. If they had no other business, that alone would get me involved. They're also angel investors. Remember, when Binance got started, guess what? They helped finance Binance to get started. And many of the other large crypto exchanges on the scene today, they were the angel investors that get them started. And they own shares in many of those. All right, they launch innovative projects. They stake innovative projects. They list utility tokens. And they own crypto exchanges of their own. They have over 40 crypto exchanges of their own. And any of you dealing in cryptocurrency, you know there are a lot of fees involved. So they get to collect a lot of fees. So I tell people, we are not investing in cryptocurrency, not a single coin. We are taking membership in a company that has a multitude of investments. And by virtue of our membership, we get a piece of everything that they're doing. Next slide. All right, choose your membership. We have 3 memberships packages. Our main packages are 300, 500, and 1,000. Some people take membership as high as 10,000, 100,000. I've heard someone went as high as 500,000, and one person took a membership of $1 million. All right, but you don't have to have that kind of money to get involved. Anyone can get involved with as little as $300. We tell people, get in where you fit in. And you're going to receive, no matter what your membership is, 0.5 to 1% daily in past rewards until the company doubles your membership value. Next slide. Now, those of you who are seeing this today, you are fortunate because the company will triple your membership value if you get involved now. Now, how long is this going to be? I can't say, but it's available to you now. Instead of receiving twice your membership amount, you'll receive 3 times your membership amount. All right, so example, if your membership is for $1,000, you're going to receive a minimum of $150 a month for 20 months, and that's $3,000. All right, your membership is for 20 months. Now, what I tell people is this: when you get involved, don't take money that you're going to need tomorrow, because your membership is locked in for 20 months. So if you need the money, then don't take a $1,000 membership. Take a $500 membership or a $300 membership, because it is locked in for 20 months because the company is working that, and that's how you are able to receive daily rewards 7 days a week. So if you have a $500 membership, you'll receive a minimum of $75 a month times 20 months, which is a total of $1,500. And if you have a $300 membership, you receive $45 per month times 20 months, which is $900. Next slide. So, how do you get involved? You purchase your membership. All right? And what will you get for that membership apart from the past rewards? You'll receive education from Mars Academy. Ryan Chu opened 16 education centers in various cities where people can walk in and be educated on blockchain and crypto technology. Now, whether or not you're educated, you're still going to be able to earn your daily rewards. You don't have to be, but guess what? If you had the opportunity to get educated on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, why not? Now, for those who are members, this education is provided to us in our back office. In our back office, we have videos that educate us on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency from A to Z. 2, you receive daily passive rewards. You do nothing at all. You're going to receive a 0.5% to 1% a day each and every day. Currently, they're giving a 0.5% a day in rewards. And thirdly, you receive exclusive pre-sale offers on new projects at 20 to 30% below market value. From time to time, the company comes out with various coins, and they'll come out with other opportunities that the membership can take advantage of. I got involved in October of 2020, October 21st. And since I've been involved, I've seen a few, but people who had gotten involved before me, they've seen many opportunities. Now, one in particular was Molecular of the Future. That was a coin that came out, I think 2 or 3 months ago. It was 7 cents. That coin, when I last looked, was over 40 some odd cent. Now, the one gentleman said he bought $130,000 of that coin when it was 7 cents. Well, multiply 170,000 times 7 cents. That's over $900,000. Timing is everything. As I said, you are in the right place at the right time. Now, if you notice, there's another coin there. It says 8 Dow. That's a coin that's available right now. That coin right now is going for, I think that one is 1 cent or 10 cents. I think that one is 1 cent. But just imagine, if you got that coin at 1 cent, and that coin moved to 5 cents, you made 500%. This is truly, truly exciting opportunity. And they've come out with numerous coins, and all their coins make money. So these guys have the Midas touch. Everything they touch seems to turn to gold. They come out with project after project. They started companies that went from 0 to billions in just a matter of few years. And that's truly, truly phenomenal. Next slide. All right, that's the end of part 1. You receive daily rewards, education, and pre-token sales. Pre-sale tokens. Ask you're invited for a link and triple your membership value. Part 2 is for those who would like leverage rewards. If you would like to see your rewards grow exponentially, this is for you. Now, as I said before, there are those who just like to get involved, not speak to anyone. Well, that's good. And that's one of the things I like about this program. That's what got me so excited about it, because I don't have to talk to a single person and I still can earn rewards. But this is an opportunity that you can speak to everybody, because no matter what color they are, no matter where they live, no matter what their religious affiliation is, no matter what their philosophy is, we all have one thing in common. We need money to survive. And right now, putting your money in the bank, you're getting nothing in return. So with Hyperfund Global, we can talk to everybody. People who don't want to talk to people, who don't want to sell anything or recruit people, we can talk to them. People who would like to recruit people, we can talk to them as well. I've never had an opportunity that allowed me to pitch my program to any and everybody, because we all know people who will tell us, listen, I don't want to sell anything, I don't want to talk to anybody. Well, that's what got me excited, because now I can approach those people who don't want to talk to anyone, and they'll be interested as well, because who wouldn't want to earn a 0.5% to 1% daily when most banks today are literally giving you 0% annually? A friend of mine called me just last week, and she said a friend of hers called her, and she had $1,500 in the bank, and the bank sent her a statement. And I think she said the statement said that she may earn after a year 10 cents. So she asked my friend for the video in her link so that she could get signed up. All right, that's what this opportunity affords you. Next slide. We have a saying, and that saying is sharing is caring. And I say that sharing can also be extremely lucrative, because if you share this program with other people, not only are they going to benefit, you're going to benefit as well. But you can earn your rewards exponentially by sharing this program. Next slide. All right, we have what we call accelerated rewards. And well, actually we have 3 rewards. And our first reward is a community reward. The company will give you rewards on 20 levels. That means if you spoke to someone who spoke to someone who spoke to someone, so forth and so on, down 20 levels, you have the opportunity to get additional rewards. Now, if you refer one person, that unlocks 1 level of reward for you. Now, what is 1 level of rewards? 1 level of reward is like anyone that you refer. Whenever they take a membership, whatever they receive daily, you're going to get 20% matching bonus on that every day for the next 20 months. All right? If you refer 2 people will unlock 2 levels of rewards. 3 people will unlock 3 levels of rewards. 4 people will unlock 4 levels of rewards. 5 people will unlock 5 level rewards, and so forth and so on. Your first level, you'll receive 20%, second level, 15%, third level, 10%, fourth and fifth, 5%, and then the percentages decrease down to 0 on your 20th level. But you can also earn rewards to infinity. But the magic number is 20. If you refer 20 people, that unlocks all 20 levels of rewards. Next slide. All right, so we talked about our community reward. Our next reward is the VIP reward. That's paid daily. And it's based on your group's total sales. And we have the global reward. The global reward is paid monthly. The company takes 4% of all total sales and divide it among the qualified VIPs. Next slide. All right, this is our VIP reward. As you can see, we have 7 levels of VIP: expert, pro, 1 star, up to 5 star. Let's start with expert. In order to achieve the position of expert, when your group does a total volume, sales volume of $50,000 minus or 50,000 HU, and each HU is equivalent to $1. All right, so when your group has 50,000 HU minus the strongest leg. So let's say, for instance, your organization consisted of, say, 10 people. All right, and the leg that was the largest, that's producing the most volume, that particular leg is excluded from your being promoted to expert. Now, once you are promoted to expert, you'll get 0.5% of your organization. But guess what? As an expert, you also get to tap into that infinity bonus that I talked about. So you're receiving bonuses on 20 levels, as I said, but that person on your 20th level also is building an organization of 20 levels. So if you're an expert, anyone beyond the 20th level, you get the benefit from them until you run into someone who's a pro. All right, that's nice. All right, the next position is pro. With pro, you will have to have total sales of $100,000, up to $125,000 outside of your largest leg, and you'll receive an additional 1%, so forth and so on, all the way up to 5 star. With 5 star, you'd have to have $5 million in total sales outside of your largest leg, and you'll then you receive 15%. Now, there's a graphic in your lower left corner, the slide, and it shows you an example of someone who achieved the level of 5 star. If you notice, you'll see 10 million HU, 2.5 million HU, and 2.5 million HU. The 10 million is excluded from that. The 2.5 from B and C totals 5 million. That qualifies that person to become a 5-star VIP. A 5-star VIP has an average of 40,000 HU daily. And that means a 5-star VIP can earn $6,000 daily. All right, there are 5-star VIPs, and there are some making that, and there are some making much more. This is really, really a fantastic opportunity, and it's kind of hard for a lot of people to fathom, because if you've been working a job all your life and you've never had an opportunity to earn rewards that will allow you to benefit like this, it's kind of hard to conceive of it. Next slide. Now, just imagine if your bank offered you 20% a month for 12 months, $1,000 at $200 per month, your return would be $2,400. Now, if you compound your returns at 20% per month for 1 year, your $1,000 grows to $10,000. Well, as I said earlier, we are not a bank. We are in the crypto arena, not the financial arena. Now, we do have something that would allow your money to grow exponentially, and that's our rebuy strategy. Our rebuy strategy is such that every time your daily rewards totals $50 or more and increments of $50, you can then do what's called a rebuy. So you're taking that $50, adding it to the initial membership that you purchased. So now, let's say, for instance, it's $1,000. Well, now when you do your rebuy, you're going to have $1,050. So the next day you'll receive 0.5% of $1,050. All right, and so forth and so on. And if you do your rebuys, every time you have $50 or multiples thereof, after 13 and a half months, that $1,000 turns to $10,000. If you continue to do your rebuys, another 13 and a half months, that $10,000 turns to $100,000. And if you continue to do your rebuys, so forth and so on, it just continues to grow 10 times that amount. All right, this is the kind of money that dreams are made of. This is the kind of money that will allow you to dream again. This is the kind of money that will allow you to start a business, take a vacation, build a dream home, send your children to private school, pay off college debt. Whatever you could think of, you can realize it because we afford you that opportunity. Next slide. Albert Einstein once said, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." And who would deny that we are living in very difficult times now? Our parents and great parents experienced, and some great grandparents experienced, the Depression. And what happened during the Depression? There were food lines, people didn't have jobs, and businesses were closing. Well, we're experiencing the very same thing today. On top of that, we have a pandemic that's ravaging not only the United States, but the world. But guess what? Even during the Depression, millionaires were made. We are living in a depression, even though it's not being called that. And guess what? Millionaires are being made, but also billionaires are being made. You have an opportunity in the midst of all that's happening now to take advantage of something that can change your life and your family's life in a very profound and dramatic way. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it. Excuses will always be there for you. Opportunities won't. Next slide. What are you looking for? More time, more money, more freedom? You can get that here. You don't have to be great here. Just be consistently good. Next slide. This is officially the end. If you're ready to increase your wealth, congratulations and welcome to the team. Next slide. All right. When you get involved with us, you are not in this by yourself. We have Zoom presentations 7 days a week. Some days we have multiple presentations, Saturday and Sundays. Saturday we have the leadership training Sunday, we have the technical training. We have WhatsApp. We have Telegram. There's so many ways you can get help. I just put together a Facebook group. All right, so you are not in this by yourself. When you get involved, you have a lot of people here to help you, and we take you by the hand, walk you step by step. So if you like what you saw tonight, you get back to the person who invited you, or check in the description. You'll see some links there where you can contact us. Lance or myself will get back to you, or one of our assistants will get back to you to help you get signed up and to get started. If you have a group of people and you would like a private presentation for your group, contact us. We can make that available to you. Next slide. So with that, I'd like to say thank you. And if you have any questions, would you please put them in the chat and we'll answer your those questions for you. I think I might have a couple of people in the room waiting to give testimonials, Lance.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right.
Have two. Bring them in.
Yes. Alex, how are you feeling tonight?
He's got to unmute himself.
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I did. Mr. Lance, Artie, good night. How are you guys?
Good. Welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your evening to send our presentation. How long have you been a member of HyperFund?
2 months now.
All right. Would you give us a testimony?
I heard about HyperFund and Lance Curve show, just like this. You was on it, and Sister Mary and Mr. Gene. So I listened to it. I said, this thing sound good. But then again, I said, it sounds too good to be true. So I do some due diligence, and I look at it. But then after I jump on the Zoom meetings and stuff like that, and the people I'm in the meeting convinced me a lot. Because everybody from worldwide, they all come in, they talk. I said, this has to be true. And then sometimes in late February, I get my account funded, which in you did all the transaction on the account and everything get started and keep rolling. And I start doing my rebuys every single day. I did like about 2 or 3 rebuys for a week now. And this HyperFund is a good family. Those who are out there, I want to say this is a scam or what kind of name they call it. I don't believe that. This is a real stuff. So just get into it, jump into it, and do your stuff. You will win. This is a financial transaction that we all win.
Thank you, Alex.
So anybody out there who listen, who are on live, who hear afterward, get into it. Call Mr. Hardy, call Lance, whoever, and everybody will walk you through, help you step by step, and get you funded from A1 to Z and get your account going. This is the time to get wealth and riches.
Thank you, Alex. You made a very important point. When HyperFund Global got started, they first came to the United States, but Americans weren't as up on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency as foreigners were, so they didn't get involved. So they went back overseas, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and it exploded. Well, they just came back to the United States about maybe 8 months ago, and so now it's starting to explode in the United States. Matter of fact, there's one woman in the United States. She's in the, I think, Maryland area. We call her Bitcoin Beauty, and she's broken all records in her company. She achieved the position of VIP 5 in like 6 months. That is phenomenal. Very few people, well, no one has achieved that yet but herself. I'm on my way. I'm VIP 1, and I expect to be VIP 2 any day now. And I know that VIP 5 is mine. Not everyone wants to be a VIP 5. If the average person could receive just $500 extra a month, that would help the mortgage, life insurance, car insurance. So you don't have to make a whole lot of money to change your lifestyle. You just need a little money. but this is an opportunity that can afford you to do whatever it is that you want to do. You decide what you want to do, make a plan, and shoot for it. Plain and simple. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
We have someone else in the room.
Okay then, Mr. Ali. Thanks.
Alex? All right. Veronica.
Hi.
Veronica.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, Veronica.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank you for coming on the call on the YouTube Live. Would you tell us how long you've been involved and with your experience so far?
I've been in. Good evening, everyone. I've been involved. I would say about 2 to 3 months, and the experience is wonderful. I initially did not want to have anything to do with talking to people, chasing people. I had done multi-level marketing before, and it was very disappointing. And my family had made me promise that I would leave people alone, not talk to people, to build anything. So when the person came to me, and actually she was sending me texts, and I didn't even look at them. And then finally I said, okay, let me get online and let me listen to this. And when I listened, I was really so happy that I had Bitcoin sitting for at least 2 or 3 years, and it was not getting any, no interest rates or anything. And this is exactly what I was looking for: passive income, and that I did not have to talk to anyone, that my money would still make money for me. What happened was that you had a young man on, I think his name was Rodney,
Yes, Bitcoin Rodney.
and he changed my whole mind, my whole mindset, because I said, you know what? If I do this and just keep getting this money to continue to increase, I won't have to worry about running. I'm a nurse, so I won't have to be dodging COVID, on my job, because guess what? I won't have to work. So I got started, actually slowly building the business. I was more interested in the passive part, and now I'm actually talking to more people. One of the things I love is that you're so available to us, Audie, and I want to thank you so much for your patience. I'm not really that technical, that tech savvy person, but everyone in the company that I have spoken to are willing to give their time to help you. So I did want to tell people, even if you're an older person and you're not really that computer savvy, there are people to help you, and they help you diligently. I mean, they don't make fun of you or anything like that. They're very, very patient. So I really appreciate the group that I'm in, and I also appreciate, like I said, the leadership that I have seen.
Thank you very much, Veronica.
You're welcome.
You know, um, we're all online today. And if you go online, you see dozens of people pitching um, stock trading programs. You'll see people pitching Forex programs. You'll see people pitching cryptocurrency programs, how to trade cryptocurrency. Guess what all those programs have in common? Well, two things. There's a learning curve, and you can lose money while you're learning. And in some cases, you may lose all your money while you're learning. Well, with Hyperfund Global, you don't have to know a single thing. In 24 to 48 hours after you purchase your membership, you begin to earn daily rewards, day after day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for 20 months. Well, yeah, well, you know what I mean. And this is truly exciting. So if you don't talk to a single person, you have the benefit of earning. If you want to talk to people, well, now you can earn, like I like to say, like on steroids, because the exponential growth that you can have by sharing this program is literally mind blowing. She mentioned a gentleman that we had on the show, the first show, by the name of Bitcoin Rodney. Bitcoin Rodney is the one that brought it to the United States. And in less than a year, he earned $7 figures. That's a lot of money. This program affords you that opportunity. Trust me, when you see the kind of money that people are making, it is really exciting. There's one young gentleman from Italy, waiting tables in a restaurant, going to college. He took his last $1,000 and he took a membership. And now, when I last heard, he was at the position of, I think it was VIP 2 or VIP 3. And now he remodeled his parents' home. How do you like that? All right, he took his last dollar and he got involved in the program. And he just, he made it work. I spoke to someone yesterday, and I asked her, well, did you look at the information? And so she says, well, I didn't want to say it, but, you introduced me to a phone a business, and it didn't work a few years ago. And so I'm racking my mind. A few years ago, what phone business was it? She's talking about something over 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. How many businesses have I been in that people may not have that have introduced me to, that I may not have made money? And trust me, I've been in a lot. Some I made money, some I didn't make money. I never accused anyone of introducing me something I didn't make money. Well, when I did it, I made a decision as an adult to get involved. And furthermore, nobody who's successful has ever done something and not failed. That's just the way life is. If you're in a relationship and that relationship doesn't work, are you not going to ever get in a relationship again? Just imagine if you had a little child and that child tried to walk and fell down. If that child decided, well, I'm never going to try to stand up again, I'm just going to crawl because walking is too hard, they'll never walk. They'll never walk. All right, this is an opportunity that's being presented to you. You just have to have an open mind. You can do your own due diligence, check it out, and once you are satisfied, get involved. This is not a hard sell. This is not a fast sell. We want you to be comfortable about what it is that you're doing and then get involved. If you're not comfortable, no problem. You don't have to get involved. You just spend a little bit of time. So with that, Lance, if there's anyone in the chat that has a question, I'd like to entertain those questions at this point.
There's a bunch of questions that came my way that I see in the chat room, and a few that were sent to me via text message. And I want Empress Elegy to put up the emails that they can send directly, but also I'm gonna shoot off. I have 4 of them here on my text, and I'll go and look through the chat room and see. But someone asked if the 10B assets are liquid funds.
If the 10B assets are liquid funds, what do they look to?
I don't know what they meant by the 10B, but they were I would assume that, is this where you can get to it?
When they talk about I know in this presentation we talked about the equity portfolio is 10 billion. That's the only time I mentioned 10 billion. So I don't know if that's what they're alluding to or what.
Right.
Well,
I'll just have them.
They can be a bit more specific with their question. I can answer it.
Right. Okay. Here's the other question. Do they have stocks on the market?
All right. They own shares in 5 major stock exchanges, major shares, including NASDAQ. As a matter of fact, they're putting together an IPO, multi-billion-dollar IPO that we'll be able to participate in. All right, an initial public offering. And as a member of Hyperfund Global, you'll be able to earn free shares. How do you like that? Never before have you been in a situation where you'll be able to earn free shares in a multi-billion-dollar company. You have that opportunity here. All right, you didn't have that opportunity with Amazon, Microsoft, or any of the other giants out there. Next question.
Oh, well, that's it. We had 4 questions, but 2 of them were answered already in the room from what I heard from Empress Elegy. So those 2 are what I had. So let me just scroll up in the actual, let me just go up a bit because I know that people have asked questions of the whole show. I just want to say, for those who are on Facebook watching, go to YouTube so you can be seen with everybody else. I can see the Facebook people, but the Facebook folks can't see the YouTube people, and the YouTube people can't see the Facebook folks. So if you can go to YouTube and go to the Lance Scurv channel, not the Lance Scurv show, but just YouTube Lance Scurv, LANCESCURV, and then you can interact with everybody here. Other than that, if you do say something or say hello to everybody, nobody answers you, is because you're not here with us. Let me see. Let me see the questions here, because a lot of things here in the chat room. Okay, they were looking for the link, and basically it's going to be your email address, if correct, Audie. Let me see. What happens when you get to the site to purchase crypto for my membership, and it says unavailable in my state? What can I do?
All right, there's a plan B. All right. When we take a membership, we purchase either USDT Tether or Bitcoin, and then we use that to purchase our membership. If it's not available in your state, there's always a plan B. We have a platform called Olay where you can wire it directly from your bank, and Olay is is like a hybrid exchange payment processor that we use to get members funded. Next question.
Okay, I'm going to put it back at the bottom of the screen. It says, what happens after the initial time commitment?
You can top up your membership and continue to ride. You know, and remember, in membership, you can get a membership of 500, 300, 500, 1,000, any multiple of any of those memberships, or any combination.
Okay, I don't know if there's any questions that I missed. Empress LG, if you can throw me a text with any ones that I may have missed, because while we were doing the slideshow, I couldn't watch the chat room. I had to focus on that. So if there's anything, or what I can do in actuality, if you want to get brave over here, we can invite some individuals to come on in to the actual feed. You'll have to show your face. Maybe you can hide it if you want. I'll drop the link here if you have any specific questions. And this is only for the live show. There'll be people coming on after the live show is over thinking that they can hit that link and go in. But once this show is not live anymore, that link is not going to be good. So there's the link there. So if you want to come on into the actual broadcast and you're on your phone, just click it. If you buy your computer, just click it. Just make sure that you are decent and available to be seen publicly. I tried to say that without smiling, not laughing.
Well, there was a Zoom presentation, I think about a month or so ago, and you know, they didn't realize they were on camera.
Oh man, we'll save that for one of our more late night shows. I want to hear that one. Anyway, I put the link out there. I'll drop it here again. You can be anywhere: Facebook, Twitter, whatever, YouTube. Hit that link and come on in directly. You can. There's a way of disabling your screen if you don't want to be seen. So just come on in. You'll be part of the broadcast, and you'll be linked in with us forevermore. We'd like to hear your questions, and if not, just ask your questions. Here in the chat room. Because I know after the show is going to get off, then all of a sudden we're going to get 50 million questions. But try to do it here, and don't be shy.
And remember, no question is a stupid question.
That's
Only
right.
stupid questions are those questions that you don't ask.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's right.
So do we have any questions?
It's dead silence, right?
Good.
When you see a bunch of kids that don't know each other, like they look at each other like they're 6 years old, and 5 minutes later they're playing. Okay, here we go. It's Alex again. Let him on in. Unmute yourself, Alex.
But I pressed the button and I gone right off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, there's a question here. Is it available in Canada? I mean, it should be available worldwide.
Yes, it is.
So really, I mean, are there any limits on a geographical level where you can't participate, if I may
Well,
ask? I mean,
there's a few countries that don't want their people involved in cryptocurrency. You know, so in that case, they may have to use a relative who's in another country to do it for them. All right, but there's always a way. But guess what? Blockchain technology and cryptocurrency is the future. Um, some countries are trying to prolong progress, but the thing about progress is that it'll pass you by. You can't stop it. You can delay it, but you can't stop it. The whole world is turning to blockchain crypto technology throughout the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, Africa. Everybody's looking at cryptocurrency. The brokerage houses in the United States, all the central banks in the world. All right, this is the future, and the future is here. Next question.
okay, I think we have somebody who might be in a truck. We have Warren and Eric. Get a little noise here. Okay, you have a question, brother?
Hold on for 1 minute. I'm trying to get my earset to come on.
Okay. Okay, so you want me to mute you? Yeah, hello?
Excuse me.
Yeah, we can probably get you, brother. If you can.
Yes, my name is Warren Thornton, and I just wanted to know as far as like, I try to get on your link to try to, I typed in the question to try to get started. Now, my other question was, because I'm the one that typed in about the 10 billion, was it liquid far as for that company?
All right. Want to be more specific with your question?
Okay, when you had the scripts out, you has was that 10 billion liquid fars for the company that they shared out through the members, or is that through this cryptocurrency itself?
I was showing you an equity portfolio that was worth $10 billion, the various companies that they're involved in. The equity portfolio, yes.
Okay then. And we can sign our children up too also, right?
Yeah, we only use a username and a password. So you can create a username and email address, or the same email address. You can use the same email address, just create a username and a password for your children because you're basically controlling it anyway.
Okay.
There are people who get they take memberships to their grandchildren, and they're also showing their grandchildren how to do the rebuy.
Right.
This is your membership, and this is your future. So now this is your money that you're going to use to go to college. So just imagine if you have a child 3, 4, 5, and by the time they get out of just junior high school, I mean, they're going to be set for life, literally.
Okay. Let me see. Do I have any else? Well, I'm ready to sign up, but I just need some help with it.
Not a problem. What you do, look in the link, you'll see a phone number or email, and just reach out to us, and we'll contact you, and we'll get you signed up.
Okay, then, no problem. Y'all take care. Thank you, Lance.
I do that all day, every day. Since the show, people have been calling in every single day to sign up, and so it's kind of hard. I'm trying to change my schedule up a little bit so I can, get back to my gym and everything else that I do. All right, next question.
All right, take care.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for tuning in. All right, next we have Brother Eric. He's already in, so let me just move his screen this way.
Good evening, Eric. How are you feeling tonight?
How you doing?
Good. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm all right.
Good. Thanks for coming on.
I just want to know about the terminology. I mean, certain words.
All right. Any word in particular?
Like, what does PM mean?
Excuse me?
PM.
PM?
Yeah.
Where did you see that?
I forgot where I saw it, but I see it somewhere. It said P/M.
Per month.
Oh, that's what that means. Yeah, right.
Per month, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Any other terminology that you might want to share?
Terminology that I might want to share. Well, if you see anything in particular that you didn't understand, if you ask me, I can, give you clarification on it.
HU. Someone was asking what is HU.
All right. HU is an internal coin that the company uses. We purchase USDT, and we can purchase our membership with USDT. If we don't have USDT and the exchange you use only sells Bitcoin, you can buy Bitcoin. And then we have an exchange called the Who Wallet, where we exchange that Bitcoin for USDT. And we use that USDT to purchase the membership. Once we purchase that membership, the HU is equivalent to a USDT. Now, a USDT, that's a stable currency that's pegged to the US dollar, dollar for dollar. Unlike regular cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, they fluctuate. As you notice now, a Bitcoin went as high as $60, now it's down to 49,000 plus. USDT is a stable currency. So when you purchase a membership for $300, your money is going in for $300. So it's not like you're going to purchase for $300 and by the time you're ready to do something with it, you have less because Bitcoin dropped. All right. Next question.
Yes, I just want to say, well, Veronica just came back in, and if she wants to speak, just unmute your line. But I just want to say that with YouTube, we just dropped the link to come on into the show, and it's been reported that they're saying report the link or block. To get around that, we're going to be doing things on different platforms. We have our Zoom meetings on Wednesday, and we'll be doing some other things down the line. But every Wednesday, we'll be doing the Zoom meetings, and we're always accessible if you reach out to us directly, because I will just say that YouTube is really they really got a thing for me. You know what I mean? And, we've been banned a couple of times, December and twice in March for what? I don't know. They say what they say, but we speak truth here, but we're also going to bring the opportunities, and we're going to share information in a way that many others don't. I don't really watch other things. I'm so busy doing what I'm doing. There's a lot of envy and jealousy out here. So, and a lot of piggybacking. If someone reaches out to you because they saw you on this particular channel and you were interested in this, make sure that they're connected with us. Empress Ella G, myself, and Brother Audie. Unless Audie deems it, because he has a bigger group, he's been into this longer, ask him if this person or any particular people are there, because you have people who, are riding the coattails, who are trying to scam people under our name because they may have been in the past cool with us. Make sure, check with Audie, check with myself, check with Empress Ella G. We're the ones who are putting in the work. We're the ones who are coming with another style of it. It's a big company, and there are many people doing great things, but we will not allow anybody to just slide on in and say, hey, sign up under me, but let Lance, Ella, and Audie do the work. It doesn't work that way, and I will call them out if I catch them. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to drop this link again, and feel free to come on in, ask your questions. And Empress Ella G, if you could text me or just let me highlight something. There's another question over here. And again, my camera's here, my computer's up there, so that's why I'm always looking that way.
I'm going to take a few more questions and then we'll just wrap it up.
Right.
So you can enjoy this Sunday evening. We're trying to keep our presentations on Sunday, kind of short because we know it's a family day. But
okay.
To come, we don't want to take all your time.
Here's a question from Jada Collins. How do you transfer your rewards into funds you to use? You could use to say put a down payment on a home or even buy that home. Basically, how do you transfer your funds to be able to use it to put a down payment on a home or buy a home? Basically, that's what it said.
Yeah. All right. Well, when we withdraw our funds, we send it to a wallet, And then once it goes to that wallet, we convert it to the currency of Bitcoin, and we then send that to the wallet that you have, and and they send it to your bank account. Because when you use a wallet, you're connecting your bank account to that wallet. So when you send it to that particular wallet, you can ask them to send the funds to your bank account.
Okay, I have.
Yeah, just like if you buy Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin in your a wallet with Bitcoin. You decide you want to sell that Bitcoin. Well, you sell that Bitcoin and you sell it, and the cash goes to your bank account.
Right. Okay, I have a cluster of questions here, which are very simple to answer from what I see. It was asked from Nini W. Can you buy altcoin or Ethereum?
No.
And Ethereum? Neither.
No.
Okay. Can you set up automatic rebuys?
No.
Okay. Is rewards the only way to earn money?
Our rewards, no, because the company, they do come out with various coins from time to time, and we have the opportunity to purchase those coins. As I said in the presentation, they came out with the MOF, which is Molecular of the Future. It came out at 7 cents, and it then went to as high as 49 cents.
Okay.
A 700% increase.
Okay. And Priscilla G said, talk about wallets.
In terms of what?
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, when you
consider that, are members assigned hard wallets?
No. If you have a wallet and you're purchasing cryptocurrency from that wallet, you can then send that. If it's a USDT, you can send that cryptocurrency to directly to your deposit address to make the purchase of your membership.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have USDT and you only have Bitcoin, then we have a wallet that you set up called the Who wallet. You send that Bitcoin to the Who wallet, and in the Who wallet, we then swap that Bitcoin for USDT, and then we purchase the membership.
Okay. I'm just searching for the questions. That seems to be pretty much it. And Priscilla G, just put those email addresses up again so that they, folks who are watching this afterward could reach out to us directly. And like I said, every Wednesday we have our Zoom meeting, and we welcome everybody to come to it, but it's going to be constant communication. The Facebook group is up, and we want you to join that. The link should be down there in the bottom in the description area. If it happens to not be, I'm going to put it in immediately. So if you go to directly after the show and it's not there, then know that it's going to be there. I've been working on that Facebook header for a while and can't seem to get the right size for some reason. And it's kind of freaking me out there, Brother Audie. I'm going to work on that tonight, but the room is fully functional, and those who join will get the benefit of constant communication. Also, those who are already members and have been in this for a while will see that some of the times the questions that you ask may be answered by other members who are in it. So it's a collective. And so we're here to help each other. We're here to win. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay on it. It's not a thing that you have to wonder, like, okay, how is this going? Or I'm getting kind of scared. I'm not hearing from anybody. It's like back in the day when you're waiting for a check from the mailman and it's supposed to be there. And it's like, wait a second, it's been 2 weeks. You know what I mean? You're looking for the mailman. All those things will be answered. And it's not complicated, but it can appear complicated. Just think about the first time that you learn how to drive a car, learn how to drive a stick. Certain things in school scared you, but now it's nothing. You've been through it. That's how life is. So this is just another thing that we learn that is really out of the norm, because we have to make a little effort. And like Brother Audie said, do our due diligence. You have to make the effort to get into this because it's something new. It's not going to come to us that way. But once we get into it and learn the ins and outs, really like the automatic thing, you put your 1,000 in, 300, 500, and 1,000, correct? And it can be automatic. You don't have to do anything. You just sit back, do your rebuys. Other than that, it's a whole different world that you can get there faster, like Bitcoin, Rodney. I'm going to try to do it that way, right? But it's up to you to go at your own pace. And like Veronica said, she didn't want to chase anybody down, but she sees how this thing is working. And just that alone is inspiration. And just like Brother Alex said, he watched the show and he saw it and he's into it. This is why the testimonials are so very important, because you see real people doing real things with something like this. And so could you imagine how they're going to fare in a year's time, in 2 years' time, as things compound and grow? A baby wasn't born overnight. It was conceived. Right now is the time that you can conceive this financial baby and grow something and have something come to fruition that benefits you. It's like a child that was born that you took care of, and then when you get older, they take care of you. Not that you're dependent on them that way, but out of the gratitude of what you've done for them, it takes care of you. So out of the thought that you have ahead of time to project into the future, instead of having a paycheck to paycheck mentality, which it is hard to get out of that rut now. I understand that. But whatever you can scrape to, I would say, 300 is good, but get to 1,000. You get to 1,000, you can chill out and know that things are growing and do your rebuys and forget about it. How many of us have spent money at the Chinese restaurant, at the hair salon, at the club, dating the wrong person that milked us of our money? If you could really add up how much we wasted and how much we've wasted on our own doing things that really didn't, focusing on something for a better future. If we can do that, if we can take our tax return and say, you know what, part of it, just take $1,000 of it. I mean, it may be $1,100. You might not want to do that, right? Well, take your time and put a sizable amount down and work on cutting back on certain things. And you'll be there. Once you get to 1,000, I would say, this is me personally saying this. This is not the company saying this. I would say, then you can chill and do a little bit at a time to add on. Incrementally is my favorite word. This is how I get so much work done online with the shows and everything we do with landscurve.com. It's a mountain of work that I do, but I do it incrementally. I focus on one part at a time. And that's the same mentality that I'm going to apply to this, one part at a time. Whenever I see money, some change coming at the store, hey, I'm putting it down. Whenever I see a way to not spend money or cut back, I'm going to put it toward this, and it's going to work out fine. I'm projecting that for this year. And I think, and I know that I'll be sitting pretty this time next year as well as a year after that. But it all starts from back now, you see? So anyway, brother, audience, anything more that you want to say?
No, I just thank everybody for coming in this evening. And, please do attend our Zoom live Wednesday at 7 p.m. And as I said earlier, if you like a private presentation for your group, you get some people together, you call me and, we set it up. And I'd be more than happy to accommodate you. If you need help signing up, you have our information in the description, and you reach out to us, and we'll show you how to get started.
There's one more question that I wanted to answer right here and I'll put it down on the screen from Midnight Green. She said, are you, Audie, Empress LG, the only members of the group to sign members to this organization? What I'll say is that when you said, are you, meaning me, Audie, Empress LG, the only members of the group? No, you can sign up with whoever you want to sign up. But as far as being a member of this group, you're going to get the benefits of this group by signing up under us, and not a person or other people that go out there and say, sign up under me, and they don't follow through with teaching you and whatever, because there will be accessible parts of our Zoom meetings. And there'll be other parts that are not so accessible, exclusive to our group. But because again, maybe many people didn't hear it before. You have individuals who just want to get a link and say, sign up under me, and you don't hear from them, or they don't know what to tell you because they don't take the time to do the work. We're not doing the money grab thing right here. This is about growing together. We all benefit from what we do, and we're going to put the work in. You know what I mean? Many people do not want to put the work in. They just want to hand you a link and beg everybody else to sign up under them. But what are you getting back? Are you getting back peace of mind? They can easily say, well, going over the Lance Scurv show and Brother Audie and Empress G. Do you want somebody who is not going to really know what they're doing? I admit, I'm new to this. Brother Audie, I'm learning under him. He's teaching me a lot of things, and I should really be learning a lot more because I'm learning so much other things. But within another 2 or 3 weeks, I'll know it in and out, where I can just say, hey, and if I don't know anything, he's there to help. Just like those who were under him before, they're there to help. I don't think you'd want to get under somebody and you use your own common sense who's not going to help you, who's just going to get you in, look to benefit from you, and not want to help you to get up and take time to hold your hand. Everybody wants the baby, but not everybody wants to stay up all night feeding the baby or changing the baby. So you know what I mean by that. I think we all can relate to that. Anyway, Brother Audie and Alex and Veronica, thank you so much. And I'll have you say the last few syllables, even though you thought you did already, Brother Audie.
All right. Well, with that, I'd like to say again, good night. And hopefully we'll see you Wednesday, but you can come back again. We're here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Every Wednesday, we're on Zoom. And as Lance mentioned, anytime during the week, you can reach out to me. The information is in the contacts. And, you can call me anytime, day and night. Don't have to worry about disturbing me because when I go to sleep, there's no Wi-Fi on, there's no phone on. I don't have any little children, so I don't have a reason to keep my phone on all night. So if you decide to call 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I'm awake. So if you call and I answer, you're not disturbing me. But don't worry about disturbing me because you can't disturb me. When I'm asleep, my phone is off. And with that, I'd like to say good night to everyone.
Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.